What if Watcher's rare cards are actually good? Foreign Influence Foresight. Okay. Can I need an upgrade for Foreign Influence? It's that world record speedrun of like start Watcher Run to play Bludgeon. Maybe. I spent a long time on the whale, actually. I think it's Sands of Time to make sure I can get through the elite. It's not incredible, to be honest. Is Foreign Influence the best card in the game? I'm not saying it is, but I'm also not saying it isn't, you know? What is the worst card in the game? Shovel. Gonna take out Bowling Bash for sentries as well. I've managed to price myself out of an elite. Getting the card reward, or card remove rather. Probably worth though. There's also just no need to be fighting the elite there. Poison Watcher? Could be strong. Cut their fate's okay. Oh. Guess I didn't need my potion. Well, if that's going to be my starting hand in the elite fight, I didn't need to rest. So that's kind of awkward. I cut through fade into eruption, or I just eruption. Oh, actually I couldn't have cut through fade into eruption. That was kind of bad then. Take an empty body to have a way out of wrath. I think I've gotten some pretty decent question marks already. Let's just take a fight. Aw. Sure. Works for me. Any thoughts on Lord of the Rings? I think it was okay. I might take Devotion to beat Hexaghost. Is it needed? I don't think it's needed. I haven't really been offered the good Watcher cards this run so far. I think other deck builders trying to prevent infinites makes them less interesting. I think my observation there would be that a decent amount of satisfaction in games like this is engine building. And if you stop your players from building an engine as a side effect of stopping them from being able to go infinite, that kind of just feels bad. Like, a lot of the time an infinite is just a natural extension of your engine getting so good that it never stops. And that's a very rewarding thing to feel as a player. So sometimes it can feel frustrating. Honestly, you know how it feels? Sometimes it feels like every fight is time eater in a game that does that. And I don't hate the time eater fight, but it's not like my favorite fight in Slay the Spire, and I sure as hell don't want it to be every fight. I think that best upgrade against Hexaghost might be Sands. Sands might just be the best upgrade anyway. Could also be Foresight. Some games make it feel like Dominion. Well, Dominion's sweet as fuck, so, I mean, that's fine. What would a chair look like if my knees were backwards? Actually surprisingly similar to what they look like right now. Oops. It's fine. Deck is small enough that stuff gets drawn again pretty quickly. It's definitely a slightly iffy fight. Whee! Just barely had enough. Lesson learned? I think lesson learned over Wish, probably. My deck doesn't seem good enough to play Wish, to be honest. I guess Fusion Hammer's kind of free. The question is whether it's actually better than Cage. I think it is here. I have some shitty cards I'd like to spend a 4th energy on every turn. You have a 50% chance of getting Snake Eye every run. That's higher than you thought? No, you have like a 6 out of 19 chance or whatever. Glad I copy-pasted that question from last time. Good question. Go here and here to get my card removes that I just lost. Get some lesson learned upgrades. Holy shit, it's the boot. Do I think it's possible to improve on the roguelink and deck builder formula, or have we already peaked with Slay the Spire? Well, if I may, there is Slay the Spire 2 coming out soon. I think the main way that you improve on Slay the Spire is make the interface better, which is a little weird, I guess. Because people who aren't Mega Crit can't really do that. Like, that's kind of only allowed if you're Mega Crit. If you're somebody else, you have to make your own game. There are so many bad cards on this character. Wow. You're not sure about that? You've seen some very close to Slay the Spire clones. Well, I don't know. Those people should go to copyright prison or something. Thoughts on the game engine change for Slay the Spire 2? You know, I want to go here anyway. I think I just saved my money. If I get 3 card removes this act, it's not terrible. Nothing here, like, wins me the run. I'd buy a Mental Fortress. I'd buy a Talk to the Hand. I might even buy a Flurry of Blows. But nothing there was any of those things. Wallop seems very good here. Nice one. Tranquility, Carve Reality. Carve Reality's decent with the 4th energy. Deck might need a Tranquility though. I don't really have any card draw. Sanctity? Oh my god. What if I go for like the completely deranged Sanctity pick here? It seems fine. Let's try it. I don't see any reason that it's bad in particular. Eka would be better if I had the Watcher cards, which are good. They could show up at any moment. You win some gold, yay! Many cards fall into my blind spot because I take them so rarely. It's lethal? This might be lethal. Shit. 32. This would be 78. So 110. 21. And 27. Sounds like it's just barely not enough. Got a potion though. Rest is out of my hands. Fuck. Unlucky. I guess I get the lesson learned this way, actually. Holy shit. I can take indignation, I guess. I guess it's allowed. Take study. Study with 17 max HP. 4 energy. Could use some card draw. I'm just gonna take the indignation. It should become good at some point. Meditate should be good. There's also toolbox though. Toolbox helps my turn 1 quite a lot. My turn 1 is an issue. For now I'm gonna remove another strike since my defense are my best way to block. Yeah, I think toolbox. Gremlin Horn's actually good enough to take with 2 Act 2 elites coming up. $17 plus 20 plus 20? Oh, I didn't do that math right. Well, unfortunate. Well. This fight's gotten quite messy out of nowhere. Why do you want to make Perfected Strike even worse? Twitch chat at it again. Can you believe it? Hey, Titoctus! Alright, we're looking for lesson learned. Well. Sanctity upgrade. Talk to the hand. A playable card. It's kind of not good here. Okay. Killing this outright with sands. Pretty good fight, actually. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Stone calendar is cool. It's not. I mean, it's not good, but it's trying. It's trying. And I've won these for 56 months! What is it about Slay the Spire that makes it such a deep and replayable game compared to a lot of other deck builders and roguelites? Alright. So I'm going to say something controversial here. I think Slay the Spire is like okay. I think its interface is very, very, very good. I think that is the reason that it is better than other games like it, is that its interface is good. I think a lot of the other stuff you could take or leave. Blessing of the Froge. Sometimes I have establishment. Has nothing to do with the interactions and variety. Other games have that. This thing that Slay the Spire has that other games don't have is a really good user interface. Is blocking overrated? I hope so. $52, $44, and $20. Not really what I wanted to draw. Ouch. Looks like it doesn't work, huh? Wait, is 26 plus 18? Oh. Oh, you just have to, like, add them up. Nice. Nice. Fucking hell. guess I'm taking fasting here. I would like to hit fasting. I have lethal. Might have had lethal. Whoops. If I kept Sands of Time. It's okay. I want the lesson learned, yeah? Well, that went pretty fucking well. Nice. It would be cool to have a card worth playing twice with Omniscience. I guess we get Sands of Time, kind of? Or just a block card? Transform, defend, defend. And what? Bowling Bash? I mean, I'm not skipping. Worship plus Establishment plus and Crescendo. Okay. I have an Establishment plus in my deck. You're welcome, Fanny. I'm glad I could help. I can end the fight this turn. But I don't... Lesson learned if I do that. What about now? It's 28. No, 36. Vulnerable. So 54 and then 30, 84. Not enough. Empty body upgrades, sure. I have a worship already, yeah? And I have an establishment? Fascinating. This really needs a wallop to do anything, but... like... not gonna say no right now. Mental Fortress and Tantrum or Empty Mind? Mental Fortress, yes. Kind of feeling the Empty Mind over the Tantrum. Like, the Tantrum's fine. It's good. It's very good. Just think Empty Mind. It's better. I have 3 Wrath entries already. Talk to the Hand exists, but isn't that big a deal. Mind Blast. You have to. You have to do it. Oh. Could have gotten a double upgrade. Nope. I hope I didn't need Sash Whip there. Decide which things I actually want. Rampage time? Oh, order. Are the maw and jaw worms related? I think almost for sure, yeah. All right. Almost like some sort of pun. I don't know, kind of hard to believe. Would Casey and Anthony really put puns in their video game? Would maw be every family member other than mother? A great question. I think probably the maw is the maw. The maw. The maw. What's wrong with Jorbs? Shit. It's actually really bad. Just take 12? Yikes. I guess so. No, not that. God. The boot! Oh my god. I mean, there's actually nothing I can do about that at this point. Okay, cool. I have a card I can remove. The way this fight is going is not, like, encouraging to me. Mental Fortress upgrade is nice. Hey, a flurry of blows. This character gets cards like that? That's pretty cool. Hey, Val, thanks for the 12 months. Appreciate it. Skip. Oh. Could have played Flurry another time. Forgot how the card works. Just has to be Parasite too, doesn't it? Brutal Monster. How do we lose with this deck? Just got attacked for 78 damage. Like it doesn't block. Oh, I didn't discard that. Whoops. That's kind of bad. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not sure that on turn 2 of the heart fight, I'm going to be able to do the things that I did on turn 7 of the giant head fight. I might have to take Tranquility to have a second column entry. I don't know. I'd rather take Empty Mind. Somebody asked earlier when it makes sense to red key before the last campfire. Fasting? I can just fight Blasphemy on turn 1. Okay. Tell me more. Fortunately, I have Twitch chat here to help with some good advice. Hey, Ashley. Have somewhere in the 9,000 hours range. But then there's like, how long was it open on my computer without me actually being playing kinds of things? I guess this? Oh god. I can't play Lesson Learned twice. Whoop. It's still good to be going for the Lesson Learned, because I can't get big attacked this turn anyway. How much have I played the game while it wasn't open via spreadsheets and stuff? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Definitely some amount. And Chaku, cool. I could take a Windmill Strike or Third Eye. I would rather not have to, but like, I don't know. Gonna keep on taking max HP. Max HP feels important here. Fairy in a Bottle is pretty good. Inner Piece is pretty good. Astrolabe's pretty good. This is Aurori, not Astrolabe. Mental Fortress is pretty good. Bag of Prep's pretty good. I think with 80 health, Bag of Prep's not as important. I think Inner Piece, Mental Fortress here. I think Inner Piece, Mental Fortress is good enough that I'm actually taking that over Aurori. I don't know though. Aurori's also 10 max HP potentially. Mental Fortress is just kind of good. Meditate would be a really big hit. Okay. Got an Inner Piece. Perseverance I'll take, actually. Fuck. I guess I have to take Inner Piece. Yeah, these were bad. I take a Sash Whip? Ooh. Maybe I take a Sash Whip. Sash Whip Evaluate. Tranquility, Perseverance. It would have been better to just buy the two things. Yeah, I want the Inner Piece. I think I do want the Tranquility. I think I will take a Sash Whip as well. Cursor would be in the running if I could buy Fortress or Peace with it. Oh, no. Fortress and Peace are both better. I have a lot of Scry. Making things weak is kind of okay late game. It's fine. And I got 1 Tranquility. Man, that's a lot of math that I don't want to have to do. Question is, can I get 2 upgrades? I've decided no. Are we trying out Monster Train 2? I will. We'll be trying out Monster Train 2. Got it. Empty Mind is back again. Sure doesn't feel like I've upgraded any of those yet. It's still a pretty good card though. Yeah. Might try Slay the Spire too. Yeah, probably. That's a joke, right? Like, right? I'll assume that's a joke when people ask. Doesn't seem like a Jorbs coded game. Maybe true. Alright, we're gonna have to start going pretty hard here. I have a transient to kill in 3 turns. That ain't it. Unfortunate. Alright. I've made it so I die this turn, which is impressive. Oh my god. And he deals 646 damage next turn. And he deals 633 damage next turn. And I have to have my last card played be Lesson Learned. Doable? Thoughts? Seems kind of hard. Ambitious. True. Wow. Actually kind of close. Is it doable with a potion here? Don't think so. Probably was if I played the turn thinking about using potions from the start. Arena Battle's nice. Talk to the hand again is nice. Alright. Turn 1 done. Seems pretty good. Will people try to rush to high ascension as fast as possible and slay the Spire too? I mean, somebody will. I would rather enjoy the game personally. Seems bad to wait 8 years for somebody to release your favorite game in the world and then try to play it all in like 20 hours without standing up to go to the bathroom. Goodbye, Reptomancer. Okay, I got an empty mind upgrade. Inner piece? I think so. Do I need help against Time Eater? Maybe. I was trying to set up 2 of these. Oh well. What type of bear do I think deserves a Slay the Spire 2 cameo the most? Is the idea here that there's a bear in Slay the Spire 1 and so there should be one in Slay the Spire 2? Do I have too many of them though? 3? Probably not. I have 3 empty mines and I have 2 mental fortresses. This seems kind of good actually. And I'm exactly at full health with Regal Pillow. Alright. That's all lined up okay then. Huh. I don't think I played that very well. When the enemy attacks, block him. Block you? Bit confusing. Alright. You can skip foreign influence. Definitely a thing about the card. Sometimes quite useful if you're trying to go infinite. Centricus, I've read, would the Watcher lose overall win probability in your question so far? If the rest of your question is something that makes the Watcher weaker, I mean, it's like fine, but the answer is just yes. Like, I don't have to read the rest of the question if that's what the rest of the question is. Is that what the rest of the question is? Let's find out. If you could no longer gain energy past your current max HP. No, if you could no longer gain energy past your current max. Yes, of course it would make Watcher's win rate go down. This could have been an email. Anyway. What is it about Sliths? Oh, I already answered that one. I have a hard time playing Ironclad in the first floors of Act 2 versus many elites. Do I have any simple tips or rules to follow? So, unsatisfying answer, but if you play Act 1 better, the start of Act 2 is easier. Not necessarily the most useful answer, right? But true. I am aware that that's not a very useful answer. But it's genuinely like the right answer, is that the way that you make Act 2 start easier on Ironclad is to play Act 1 better. Also pick Immolate. Yeah, taking a bit of AoE damage is certainly going to help too. I don't think it's... like, building your deck well is more important than that. Kind of have a lot of random powers that'd make this fight sort of weird. Taking the boss relics, which are good in Act 2, instead of the ones which are bad in Act 2, probably helps. That strikes me as plausible as well. Huh. I don't have any energy. Oh, shit. I did that wrong. Well, could have gone better. We're out of wet food. How pissed off is your cat gonna be? Like, just don't even bother going home tonight. It's over for you, and not just in cat ownership. Mislav. Okay. Oh. Okay. My deck got up to the part where it's okay. Maybe. Sure have a lot of copies of Empty Mind. Feels like the single, I don't even know the name of the card. Is it called Sanctity? Yeah. Single Sanctity has not been bad. I don't play 4 Energy Watcher that often. I don't understand why such a specific question. Naked feel no pain. I don't know what naked feel no pain is. After centuries is ever correct in Act 1. Such a strange... I don't know what that means. The thing that's weird about that question to me is that I, like, know nothing about Slay the Spire, basically. It's basically impossible to know anything about this game. But the idea that I just happen to know that in that specific situation, it's, like, never okay to take feel no pain. That would just be a fascinating thing to know. Is worship actually good, or does the deck just have it? I think I intentionally took one of them. I don't know if they've been good. That's kind of a tall ask. What advice can I give for how to prioritize targets in the Gremlin Horde fight? Not the Gremlin leader fight, the Gremlin Horde fight. So the Act 1 hard hallway fight where there are a bunch of gremlins. Trying to work out how to, like, say something other than target the right one. Because that's not a useful response. I think probably the most dangerous thing is not targeting Gremlin Wizard in situations where you can't kill Gremlin Wizard unless you target it early. So watch out for that. Sometimes you have to take a little bit of damage to get Gremlin Wizard dead. The thing is, I don't have heuristics for that. I just think about, like, the fight's only like 3 turns long. I just think about the 3 turns. It's not like that far into the future, right? I don't watch other people's streams Slay the Spire for Earth. Oh, Zephyr's here to sing me the song of his people. That's interesting. Wow, this feels like a bad start to this fight. Being in calm is very important because I have a bunch of inner pieces I can draw in my deck. Okay. Another thing I have is inner piece in my draw pile, or discard pile rather. Holy shit. Alright. We have to kill this, I guess. Which I should be able to do. Crescendo, talk, indignation. It looks pretty easy. I don't think I have to do math, do I? $48, $33, $45. 48 and 45 is 93. Plus 33, 96, 126. Well, still could have been better. Okay, get me out. Not dead yet. Pentagraph? Kinda good. Study. Probably? Fear No Evil is also decent here. Hey, Brian! When I realized Slay the Spire would be the game I am most well known for. I would personally assume I was still more well known for my Club Penguin gameplay. Personally. Strange how different people have different ideas about stuff like that, isn't it? You know me from my hurling days? Believable. Okay, so this turn is probably how I can die in this run. Ow! Worship is good here, yeah. Go indignation worship. Alright. Locked a bit. Your first exposure to Jorbs was looking for Slay the Spire tier list and getting annoyed at finding a post telling you white tier lists were dumb. Fuck tier lists. My most controversial opinion, to be sure. Interesting. Somehow it didn't occur to me that I would just be stuck here if I did this. I just crescendo, yeah, actually. Like, it's just fine. I go to 28 and 37, I weaken it. It weakens to 4 times 15. Why didn't I whip? Well, I have 0 energy in that spot. I could have whipped after Flurry. I'm gonna venture that in the spot where I had 0 energy left and Sash Whip in hand, that if I didn't, that if I did play Sash Whip, I probably wouldn't have been able to do something else. Call it a hunch. Thunderclap clears an artifact charge. Also blocks. Okay. Want to play this worship? It's a gnarly fight. Oh yeah. Can worship if I want. I probably do. Alright. We got a bunch of damage from Bronze Scales, a bunch of damage from Stone Calendar. I don't think I got attacked again before it dies. Run managed to stay mostly interesting. Appreciate that. $72 damage from the boot, standard. Just a reliable 72 damage every run with that relic. Honestly, a reliable 72 damage every fight if you're playing properly. GG chat carry. Thank you Twitch chat for making that run possible. Got a lot of the bunch of cards which aren't boot. That might be the end of my analysis for that run, actually. Crucial 72 boot damage. There you go. I don't think it was actually a crucial 72 boot damage, but it was 72 boot damage.